Life is but a dream. Live it to the fullest if you know anything. No matter how you go through it. Don't worry about the button, you no study about the scam. Even when they're pushing overtime, feel like you like a dam. If you in a jam, you live it in the blessing. What a satisfaction. Better quality of life, yes, that is your mission. Stay on the mission.
Alright guys, welcome to the Getting Up with Eli podcast, episode 3. We got our next special guest in the building. His name is Lion. Welcome on, bro.
Boom, bow! What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
How you been, bro?
Maintaining my sanity in this mad world, man.
Hell yeah, bro. So, first things first, man. Give the people a little introduction. Tell them who you are, bro.
Alright, my name is Lion Brimstone. I'm a reggae dancehall recording artist. I reside in Tucson. Now, basically, I'm set up here, but I do my stuff all over the place. Right now, I'm just focusing on a bunch of new projects that's going on right now.
Okay, such as?
Well, we just released a project. Well, I just released a project with Step and Razor called Bedroom Flex. I think when the last time me and you talked, I told you about that one.
Alright. He's now, another local Tucson artist?
Actually, Step and Razor is a label in Jamaica.
Oh, it's a label?
But the artist that I'm working with is from another label, Tef Komet.
Okay.
From Tef Komet Music, based in Florida.
Okay.
And right now, I got another project that's getting ready to pop off with Step and Razor production. Again, this one, I'm looking forward to doing this one, because this one is like real conscious.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm also working with a hip hop artist who's based in Tucson. They relocated to Tucson. Jabari is his name. And right now I'm working on a project with him. So I'm getting ready to get into the studio and lay down some vocals for him, but right now I'm hammering out the lyrics.
Okay.
I actually just finished writing, but you know how that is. We are our own worst critic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going over it right now and hammering out and getting it to the point where I feel it's strong enough.
Okay. That's what's up, man. I didn't know you actually plugged in with like doing stuff in Jamaica, or you got like connections out there and stuff.
Listen, I got connections all over the place, because before I actually came to live in Tucson, I toured for 16 years as an unsigned independent artist. Still the same thing, House of Fire. When I came out here, I came out here in Tucson, to Phoenix, in 2000 to do a show. And while I was out there, we in the green room, and we hanging out and talking about. I'm like, damn, I need to get some more weed. And somebody's like, yo, if you go to Tucson, you can get weed out of Tucson for $300, cheap. I say, yeah, all right. So me and my brother, we loaded up. We got one of the big body 18 speakers after the show, got that out, and took a trip down to Tucson on the tour bus.
You're just trying to get yourself some herbs.
Yeah, my man. But my man had some links out here too, though. You know what I mean? And being he had some links out here, I took advantage of that, and I got to meet. When I came here in 2000, the underground hip hop scene and the underground music scene was actually more stronger than it is now.
Oh, true. Yeah, I definitely feel that.
And there was a lot more unity when I first came in the underground hip hop scene. Like, there's cats that are like, to me, that I consider like, to me, I consider them the foundation of like real Tucson underground hip hop. And now when I say this, I'm talking about the Heart 5 days, the Black Cat, Sharks, other different spots that are no longer here because everything has been switched over to more, more political, however you want to call it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They kind of try to kill the culture and make things more like I don't know how to even say it. Like it's like
Basically,
cookie cutter. Like everything's the same.
yeah, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Downtown is not. I like how downtown is.
Yeah,
I like
still
it
a
has
chill
more of a
vibe down
city.
there, but it's kind of slowly evolving into what we're just saying now.
Right.
They're
It
trying
reminds me of Denver and other places where I actually did show, where I actually was set up shop and was performing and networking and doing shows out there. Like downtown kind of like really reminds me of like the strip in Denver, 16th Street Mall. Yeah, especially with the trolley running up and down.
Well, shit. Tell us where you're like born and raised, and like how did you get into like making music?
All right.
I mean,
Originally, I was born in the Virgin Islands, St. Croix. Well, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. My mother, I'm from the Caribbean, West Indies. My mother's from St. Louis. My father's from
I was gonna
Antigua.
say, in a way, I kind of hear the Brooklyn in your
Oh yeah,
accent.
best style Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh yeah, bro.
My mother's from St. Louis. My father's from Antigua. My stepfather's from Jamaica. I was raised by my stepfather. Now, my father in the from 1973 until early 2000, my father was a on-air radio personality. But at the same time, there's a lot of music within my family, so I just took to it like a duck in the water. I've been writing music even before I can even write
Do you
properly.
remember like what the first song you ever wrote was called?
To be honest with you, I really don't, because
you just made so many.
it wasn't that, because really and truly I've been writing music even before I could write, because when I was small, growing up in the islands when I was small, I was a badass little kid, you know what I mean? So I had a counselor. You guys call them a therapist, but back then it was a counselor. But they were in schools and they would send me to the counselor, and I'd go to the counselor. It was mandatory. I go every day, you know, like every day. It was at a certain time. I would have to go to the counselor. So when I would go, and you know what I mean, she'd be like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I want to write a song." So I would tell her, and she would write it.
Oh, really?
And then I would go back to the class. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would go back to the class, and the teacher would be like, "What did you do with your counselor?" I say, "Yo, I wrote a song." She's like, "You want to sing it?" I'll pop up in front of the class and sing it. But as time progressed, I took it more serious. I want to say I was like probably 12. I was about 12, and my uncle was in a clash. He's a selector, and he selected some tune. He played this tune, man. And when I heard the tune, because it was an old tune. I can't remember the artist's name right now, but it was "Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business and mind your own." And I love that. I love that song, and I just fell in love with the song, and always like with singing. And then there's another one. "I'm going home one day tomorrow. I'm gonna see my baby back then." I'm a little kid. This was like the jam, you know what I mean? So I'm like, got it, but that's where I started like more penetrating lyrically. You know what I mean? More lyrically, like structuring, putting it together. I grew up, you know what I mean, like in the islands where music is a big deal, because I have access, because of my father, I have access to the radio station. Because we would go there on field trips and things like that. And then when I came to America is when I got my uncle and them, because they were selectors, and one was a selector. You know, he wasn't really like a real selector. It's more like he loved to juggle music. You know what I mean? And he played but it was...
By selector, what is
selector's what you call DJ.
DJ.
Our terms in the island selector.
I've heard that term in hip hop a lot.
Right. Some people say selector, but for us we'll say selector or DJ, but mostly selector. So being that he's a selector, but he's, like I say, it's more like a hobby thing, more for fun. But it was those two songs that really made me penetrate, like, even though I was writing it when I was earlier, it was somebody else, but that was the turning point of me actually penning to paper.
Okay.
You know, like really penning to paper. And as time progressed, I ended up going to a clash. One was from this is in Brooklyn, and these are block parties. During the summer, the different blocks associations get together and they shut down the whole block, and basically the block, they have a party. Well, we growing up, we would crash these block parties, and we would go to these selectors and jump on the mic. And I just happened to me and my son Bridges just happened to go to this one particular block party, and the selectors they were running dub. They were running straight dub. Dub is instrumental. They were running dub plates, and they were running instrumental. Dub plates is what you would call the equivalent of a battle track, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a battle track for the DJ. You know what I mean? Or an anthem song that's created for the DJ or the selector and the crew, are the set. The set is the sound system. So I went to them. These guys, they were popping. No, they were clashing. Clashing is when they battled. Right. You know what I'm saying? They clashing. They pulling dubs and they dropping all kind of, man. They giving them lovers dub clash. Man. And then because we knew one of the selectors, we jumped on. We were able to get on there, and everybody was getting on the mic.
Oh, yeah,
but it went, freestyling, and I got on. I'm young now, bro. I'm like,
that sounds like a vibe, bro.
I'm like 12, 13, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 12 or 13. By that time, I got a half a book in. You know, on loose leaf notebook you get when you in there. Them times I'm like, I want to say I'm like getting close to like junior high school. You know what I'm saying? And when you look, I'm like half a book in. So I got a couple of, at least I think they nice. You know what I mean? I think they nice. And we doing the old school like how they used to do it back in the day, meet on the tape. You know what I'm saying? That's the rhythm, and the putting on the rhythm, and these are beats, names of instrumentals. Yeah. And also the name of the song. But they were playing some foundation, and then they were playing like My Golden Egg by Tennessee. Tick tock, my golden egg, laying next to my gentleman. Sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Look it up by Tennessee. I end up jumping on that rhythm, and I mean the crowd went wild, man. The crowd went wild. So that really started making me take it more serious.
Alright guys, right now with the permission of Line, we're going to play a couple of his songs. We'll drop them right now, link in bio.
Like raindrops from the sky, my blessings fall from above. Just sanctify my stride, so for solid ground I glide. When I call you, he hears my cry. No hesitation is by my side. Wait. Man is worse than gravity. When I'm covered in the blessings of the majesty. Yeah, there's no speech, not language, but the voice is not heard. So we play like champion from the melody, the symphony. Yo, we roll like thunder, clap like lightning. Praise him, give you my body, my blood. So come follow me with tabernacle, my friend. The fight difference in full spec. Yes, the one who changed. Yes, life is but a dream. Live it to the fullest if you know what me mean. No matter how you go through it. Life is but a dream. Live it to the fullest if you know what me mean. No matter how you go through it. Champagne spinning over.
It was an honor to have you on the podcast, Lion. Alright guys, it was an honor having Lion on the podcast. We're going to run it back for a part 2. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Let's do it again.
Lion, you know what that you hear me say? Check, yeah, mic check.